Hi, it's Rebecca from Angel Foods, and this is a step-by-step guide to a Pinterest strategy. So it works for cake and sweet businesses, and it's how I got 5 times the amount of traffic to my website in 6 weeks, and it is in little as 10 minutes per day. I believe anyone can make great cakes. The sky is the limit with potential and possibility. Through fast-paced and action, step-packed, high-quality content that is easy to understand, I give you courses with incredible support, guidance, community, ideas, mentorship, advice on how to live your sweet business dream, because it's your business and your rules. So why Pinterest? Pinterest is where your target market is hanging out. It's a social media platform that's also like a visual gallery or portfolio of your work and should be part of your online marketing strategy. Spending 10 minutes per day or an hour per week can really reap rewards for your business in regards to getting more website traffic, more cake inquiries, and therefore more orders. What results I have had from Pinterest? For years, I've had barely any Pinterest strategy. Being my strategy, without even realizing it, was 1, to have a Pinterest account, and 2, to pin from my own website. That was all I did. Whenever I uploaded a new photo to my website, I'd pin it up to Pinterest onto one of my boards. For doing that for years, I was getting about 1,000 website sessions per month from Pinterest. Until about 4 months ago, I was talking to my business mentor and she was telling me about her Pinterest strategy, and I started daily pinning and repinning from her advice. And within 3 weeks, my website traffic had increased 3 times, so tripled from 1,000 sessions per month to 3,000 sessions per month, and within 6 weeks my traffic had 5 times, so being 5,000 sessions for the month. Not only that, I did actually have 2 pieces of content, so 2 pins go viral on Pinterest, and when I say viral, like really viral, with over 104,000 sessions in the next 2 months. 100,000 sessions. All that traffic turned into email subscribers and some buyers of my products. So this is how I know that Pinterest strategy works. This Pinterest strategy that I use works. Plus there's always a chance of your content to go viral, which is very, very cool. Overall view of Pinterest, and what is Pinterest? It is all about pin boards, or like a virtual notice board. I remember when growing up as a child, we used to have a notice board in the hallway, and we'd pin things on there with a physical pin of things we needed to remember. So there was bills that were due, there was recipes pulled out of magazines that Mum had, there was school notices, anything that we needed to keep and see on a daily basis, we pinned it onto our board. So this Pinterest board is a virtual notice board. You can create pin boards. So you can have a recipe board, you can have a chicken meal board, you can have a vegetarian board, you can have an entree board. The lists are endless. Other people can see your pins and they can like or repin. You can also pin your own content. You can repin your own content, or you can pin others' content to your board. Pinterest is great for marketing, and it works for visual businesses as well as information type businesses like my own. There are text areas within the pin for descriptions, so easy for Google and Pinterest search function to find your pin and information, and it links back to your website. So starting out, you need to have a business account. There is a difference between a personal Pinterest account and a business account, much the same as like Facebook. So if you have a Pinterest board that you're using for business, but it's actually set up as a personal account, you need to convert it to a business account. You can have a personal account separate to a business account, but be aware that you need to have a business account if this is part of your marketing strategy to use Pinterest to convert people into sales. So whether you're starting a Pinterest account for the first time or converting your account to a business one, the process is quite easy. It only takes a couple of minutes. I do have the instructions below on how to do that. Secondly, you need to add a pin it button to your website. So this is where people hover over an image and there's a pin it button that shows up. So people click on that and it can be pinned to Pinterest within only 1 to 2 clicks. So it makes your website and images pinnable for anyone visiting your website, and that not only that, it makes it a lot easier for yourself to pin your own content to Pinterest. So to make your website Pinterest easy, you need to add a pin it button. Next, when you're creating content on your website, you want to create long Pinterest pins. So a normal photo, being landscape or portrait, only takes up so much space within Pinterest and the Pinterest newsfeed. When you create a long pinnable Pinterest pin, it takes up a lot more room and therefore prime positioning in the newsfeed. So the long Pinterest pins get more clicked, liked, and repinned. So that's where you want a long pinnable Pinterest pin. When I create mine, I aim for 600 pixels wide by 2000 pixels long. You can obviously make them much longer than that if you want, but that's the easiest and prime positioning and prime dimensions and specs of a long Pinterest pin. Once all that's set up, you want to be pinning from your own website. So you pin an image or photo from your website. It's very important that you fill in the alt text or alternative text, or otherwise known as a description. So you can see at the bottom of these examples, I give it a title, I give it a description, and there is a URL link as well. Not only that, when I have images on my website that are perfect for pinning on Pinterest, for example, a long Pinterest pin, at the bottom I give a call to action, a CTA, and that can be as simple as pin it. And that's exactly what I put at the bottom of any of my images that I want to encourage or give a call to action for people to pin it. So start pinning from your own website. Any image, like I said, on your website can be pinned to Pinterest, to one of your own boards, or to multiple of your own boards. Now, how many boards are you aiming for? You're aiming for between 50 to 70 boards. That is considered the optimum number of boards total to have for a business account. Holiday and event themed boards are very popular. So for example, wedding, spring wedding, anniversary, Halloween cakes, Christmas, etc. As you're building up your number of boards and you're getting up, between 50 and 70, and perhaps you're over 70 boards, if you've got boards that aren't performing very well, if they're not popular, if they're not getting many likes and pins and repins, then I would look at deleting that board. Now, my repin daily strategy, and this has been what has gotten me the most results in my business, being getting more traffic to my website, and that is how I got that viral content and viral traffic to my website as well. So my daily repin strategy consists of 30 repins and pins daily. So about 30 pins per day, or approximately 1 per hour. Of those 30 pins, I go for a 50-50 ratio between my own pins and other pins. So 50% of those 30 pins are my own repinning of my own content that is the most popular on Pinterest, and 50% of those 30 pins are other people's pins, other people's contents. So for example, 15 pins are my own pins, 15 pins are somebody else's pin. And like I said, I repin my most popular. So instead of repinning my least popular with only 2 or 3 repins, I find the pin with the most repins and repin them daily. Daily pinning and repinning. Now my advice is to pin and be repinning at different times of the day, not just doing it all in one hit. But I have actually been doing it all in one hit myself because I don't have time to get into Pinterest many times a day. But there are scheduling tools that you can use that you can set up, and they will automatically repin and pin for you. So for example, you can schedule posts in Facebook. There are scheduling tools like Tailwind app that you can schedule out your pins to happen throughout a 24-hour period rather than all at once. The Tailwind app has a free trial period, which I can send you a link on getting that trial period. So email me at rebecca@angelfoods.net if you'd like to get a free trial for the Tailwind app. There is step-by-step training on how to add a Pinterest pin, exactly how I do my daily repin strategy, and how I add pins to my website. New bonuses have been added into Cake Business School. You get free step-by-steps training on how to add a pin it button, how to create a long Pinterest pin, how to create alternative text or description and pin from your website for the first time. And I show you behind the scenes of my daily repin strategy, which takes less than 10 minutes. What is Cake Business School? It is only $9 Australian per month. The first month is only $1. Consider it like a trial period. Yes, I charge in Australian dollars, but it is very much an international cake school. There is exclusive training modules on how to grow your cake business, including how to get legal, how to build a website, full access to a cake decorating video tutorial library, where to order packaging and business cards, how to get fully booked out, how to price your cakes for maximum profit, setting up your Facebook business page and Facebook advertising 101, plus a lot more training modules that are already in the vault that you get instant access to, plus new training modules about this month, Pinterest and my Pinterest strategy. There are member shares on social media, secure membership website so you get your own password and username. You get a business directory listing for help with your SEO so you get better Google ranking. There are how-to video trainings. There's nitty-gritty business documents already done for you, being templates, guides, checklists, etc. There are a stack load of bonuses, including a copy of the Cake Baker's Money Makers book, the video tutorial library, free copy of my Amazon best-selling book. There is also free access to the Cake Business Mastermind Forum, being my Facebook group. Not only that, there is 100% money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. To join and enroll in Cake Business School, click the large button below saying join now.